Hey, what's going on, Facebook friends and Copper Million? How's everybody doing? Hope y'all having a good day. We're coming to you live from Jack in the Box right here on Webster Street and Webster and Haight. Okay. My name is Lester. My wife is Paulette, and together we are Team Dixon. This is day 1809. It is the 1,809th day since March 5th, since April 1st of 2020. And today's actual date is Saturday, March the 15th, 2025. I want to give all praise, all glory to God, to the Creator, because He let us wake up this morning. God is a good God, amen. And we want to just say thank you to all the first responders, to the frontline and essential workers for all that they have been doing since before the pandemic, during the pandemic, and now that the pandemic is supposedly over with, but still people still getting sick out there. So just ask everybody to please, be careful out there. Now, there's going to be background noise, not noise, but there's going to be in the background other people talking who's here in here at Jack in the Box. So let me just say happy birthday to. Did I say thank you to all the first responders? Mm-hmm. I did. Thank you. And holding the camera is my granddaughter, Leilani.
Hello.
Okay, and I'm going to put her on in a minute because there's some things she's going to share with me that I did not know about. But first of all, let me just say happy birthday to the following people who were born today on March the 15th. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to Imperatrix Baraka L, Jewel Jazil Kalikadan, K. King, Patricia Calderon, Jackie Albro, Veronica Ann, and I am Gwen Scott. Happy birthday, yeah. And also we have a birthday shout out from Karen Haynes to her daughter-in-law and Darren Long to his daughter. Happy birthday to all of you. Okay, so I'll just tell you a little bit about my day. My day has been, I stayed home. My wife, she worked all week and she was working really hard. And so we just stayed in the house. But after a while, I wanted to come out. I was actually going to go with my granddaughter. We were going to go sit by the water or something. Or I even thought about catching a little water boat and going across the Jack London Square. But it was kind of cold and chilly out here. And so I just wanted to spend some time with my grandbaby. And we just decided to go to Jack in the Box. And lo and behold, it got time for us to do the shout out. I had written everything down, put everything on the phone, it was all ready, and then it all disappeared again. So all I did was just have enough time to do what I did. All right. Anyway,
Oma is watching and she asked if you could bring her on camera.
Yeah. You know how to do it?
Mm-hmm. And add.
You got her on?
It's adding her now. She's here.
Over here looking toe back.
Hello.
What's up?
She's here.
I'm beyond relaxed today, y'all.
So, yeah. Okay, so, hey, Omar, what's going on? That's my wife,
What's up?
y'all.
I'm gonna turn the TV down. I was watching.
She's gonna turn the TV down.
Oh, okay. All right. But so my topic today is ASL, or American Sign Language. And my granddaughter has been doing ASL Sign Language. So I'm going to turn the camera on her and let her
I can
tell
only
me
see
a little bit of
like your
stuff.
chin. Hey, what's up, hey? So you're gonna close caption us? Lego close caption. I can't see both of you guys. You know what? I think I'm gonna get off because I'm cutting your screen like to where
No, no, it's
I,
okay. But we don't
but I
see
can't.
you.
Nobody can see you guys.
Really?
I
You
can
can't
see
see
a
us?
I can see a portion of your face. I can't see Lay at all. And
Okay,
now
well, here, let me do this. Hold on. Can you see Lay?
yes, I can see her from like I can see her whole face now.
Okay, well, I'll just hold it. I'll
Most
hold
of
it.
her whole
You
face
can see her
now.
whole face. She's so beautiful.
She is.
Okay.
She's adorable. Stop cutting her face
Okay.
off.
Yeah. Okay. So, hey everybody, this is my granddaughter Leilani. All right, and she is going to talk to me and teach me some stuff that she has learned, and also let everybody the sign language. So, come on, Lesh, give us a little bit of what you know, and then after that, tell us a little bit of the history of it.
Obviously the alphabet. I know how to ask certain questions.
Why don't you show us something?
Um, okay, so like for example, I'm gonna like say everything I'm signing. So, hi, my name is Lila, and then whenever you do your last name, you have to like basically like a loop. JACCOES, and then your name. What? Basically, what's your name?
Okay.
But the question, what or why, always goes backwards. Like, I'm about to like Spanish, but it's the opposite.
Okay. Can you give me a little bit of history about what you have learned about sign language? You might have to speak up a little loud, cause okay.
Okay. So my professor, Professor Nanette from Chabot, she taught us the history of ASL was that this one man, he walked up to this little girl and she was talking to the little girl, but the little girl didn't hear anything he was saying, like basically ignoring him until he tapped her on the shoulder and she turned around and like acknowledged him. And he was like, why couldn't you hear me? Why didn't you understand anything I was saying? And little girl, she couldn't hear him, so she just ran off and she walked to her parents. And the man went up to her parents. I was like, why can't she hear me? And he was like, oh, and they're like, oh, she's deaf. You didn't know? And they're like, no, I had no idea. So the man, I keep forgetting his name. I don't want to say it's Gallaudet. His name is not Gallaudet. It started with a C. I just don't remember it. But the man, he went to France and he saw that kids that were deaf, lower. Oh, and he saw that kids that were deaf, they were being taught how to like read and write and speak, even though they couldn't hear anything. And the man was like, "Yeah, no, I don't like this." So he went to France and he saw that this one man, Gallaudet, was teaching them how to sign. And so the man convinced Gallaudet to go with him to America to teach or to open up their first deaf school.
Wow.
And so when my teacher taught us the name, this school's name was like an asylum for the deaf and I think dumb.
So originally it was an assailant asylum, and that's where they would put students, people who could not hear. They put them in an insane asylum.
But it was like a boarding school.
It was a boarding school.
Like, and
Hi.
they're not
The
crazy.
quality.
Right.
I'm gonna get off honestly because I mean
Go ahead.
I can see me just fine. I can. You guys' heads keep getting cut off.
Okay. All right, babe. Yeah, keep going. I had to take all my off. Go ahead.
Girl confused to do it. They're not crazy. And our professor explained to us that like before like they made a sailing song for like people who aren't like that sane. That a sailing song was meant for a safe place, and it's meaning a safe place. And like dumb wasn't as insulting as it is now. It's like they didn't understand, so they opened opened up the first deaf school. I don't remember where, but
Is it in the United States?
the school's still open.
Round about what year did this happen?
I think either 1817 or 1718. Something.
In about the 1800s. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so that's why French, there are different types of sign language, obviously, because there are different types of languages in the world.
Right.
Fun fact, languages is actually like this, and you go like this. So that's language. So there are different types of languages in the world. So there's obviously SS, SSL, which I think is Spanish, Korean ASL, American ASL, obviously, France ASL, French and American ASL. They're actually pretty similar, only because like ASL came from France.
The origin of ASL was from the French. Okay. So did it, since it originated in France and then it came over to the United States, did they, other people were able to, they start doing their own thing also?
So I know my teacher talks about like British ASL, and the only difference is that they use both of their hands.
The English? Okay.
But it's
Now, how far along are you in ASL?
I can understand some sign that me. I can understand it, but maybe not if they're like super fast.
Right.
So like for ASL, there's obviously you can spell out ASL, or you can do
Show me ASL again. A S L. Okay, so that's a L right there, right? Okay, all right.
like for signing.
And then just like somebody who types really fast, as opposed to somebody like me, I type with one finger. You know how I type with one finger, right? Okay, all right, that's pretty good. So what grade are you in? All right. So what is your favorite subject?
My favorite. I like. I mean, I have favorite teachers in case like one of my teachers finds this and they're like, they lying. But I like chemistry. I like chemistry, AP Bio, ASL, and jump.
I hate math. I hate chemistry. I don't like. I was never ever good at any of that. I was never good at any of that. What about history? How you like history?
Fun. And my teacher, Mr. Gerald, makes the class so fun. Like he makes us do simulations. Like it was like before, like if you didn't know, there's like back I don't remember what year, but it was like when people were making clothing by hand and then they were doing machines. We had to do a simulation where like everybody would make their own shirt and like you would have to turn it in and Mr. J would pay us, basically giving us like monopoly money. And be like if he liked the design then he would pay us a big amount, and if he didn't like it then he would like give us a little amount.
So that's how they actually paid people, based on whether or not the owner liked what they did. Wow.
We had to or there's like tables of rows.
Just like in the history books.
Person at the end, they had to start it, and then it goes down the line, and I was the last person. I had to like um, run to the next row and like give them the papers, and if I fell behind, then everybody else fell behind, and so we had to produce like I don't know how many papers. We were like basically putting out like paper T-shirts, and like we were rushed. Mr. Shado, he's super funny. He adds like sound effects, like he add like the like engine and like the motors, like everything's so loud and everybody's yelling at each other to hurry up. So like everybody's stressed.
And these are like sewing machines. Wow.
like we're hurrying up, and then at the end he like all pays us like only like $2.
For all
Everybody
that.
gets paid, and then we had to like write about our experience, and then we read about how the people work. So we were basically able to see from their point of view.
You see, that's a good way to teach history is you get immersed into what it's all about. You know, I like that concept. That's actually a very good concept. I really like that. Um, what do you plan to do when you get out of high school?
I have ideas. I just don't have a specific idea.
Would you like to share?
I want to be in the medical field, like if not just normal nursing, then travel nursing. Um, and then there's another. Oh right, teacher. But that one I'm hesitant about because I don't know. Like I know I'm good with younger kids. I just don't know if I want to deal with them all day, every day.
Right, right. Okay, so marine biologist, what do? You study fish and stuff?
But, you have to literally be in the middle of the ocean.
You do that every day. Okay, so being a marine biologist, you study fish and stuff, but then you have to be in the water. Then you said your other choice would be to be a teacher, but then you don't know if you want to be with kids all day, every day. Then you also mentioned something about being a traveling nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would that entail?
Because me and my friends, Jaden and friends, I went to middle school with them, and surprisingly, I'm still friends with them. They say that middle school they tear you apart from friends, but I still keep in contact with all mine. But we all talked about how we wanted to be in the medical school, and one of my friends, Jaden, she was like, "Oh, I want to be a traveling nurse," and me and friends were like, "Hey, we might as well just be traveling nurses too, so we could all go around the world and just travel."
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Oma just left a comment for you. She said you would make an amazing scientist and probably the cutest. Okay, okay. So, Oma's niece, Sequoia, you remember Sequoia? She was one of those traveling nurses where she would travel to different states. And I don't know if she did any traveling around the world or to different countries, but I know she went to different states. And it was my understanding that those who are like traveling nurses, they get paid a lot of money because, especially when a hospital is on strike and they have to have other nurses come in to take the place of the nurses that are on strike. You know, for me as a union person, I'd say those nurses that come in and take their places are scabs. But that's just me. But yeah, I guess yeah, I'm sure you'd be a pretty scab. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So, I honestly, I think that the whole idea of being a traveling nurse would be good. Not because you would be a scab, but because of the fact that you get to travel. I like the whole idea of you traveling and seeing different places. And again, I don't know if that entails going to different countries or not. Now, do you know if that is that something that you would end up being able to do?
Yeah, definitely take the opportunity.
Mm-hmm. What?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had the opportunity to go to a place like out of state, then I would go. Because if I didn't get the opportunity, I don't think I would go there myself.
Right, right. Because I know, from my understanding, Sequoia used to go to a lot of different states all over the United States, and she would travel, and she'd go different hospitals and everything, and that seemed like that would be like a lot of fun. I don't know about fun, but I don't know. know if it would be fun or not, but just the whole idea of doing all that seems like a good thing. I see you looking at the boys. I see them looking. I see you looking at them boys. Don't let your papa see you looking at the boys. Let's see them boys back here. Hey, Jackie J. Anderson. Okay, no, I'm just going. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's some boys up there was looking at my grandbaby. Okay, so this 10th grader, what do you think about the political climate
Uh, they're obviously different.
with Trump? You know, you're not old enough to vote, but just from being a 10th grader, from being a teenager, and from seeing all the stuff that's going on and hearing what's going on, how do you feel about it? What do you think about it?
That's power.
Go ahead.
Um, Maybe it's just because like all these presidents before him, we obviously are aware that they have so much power. It's just they don't need as much as, in my mind, I think Trump is using like a whole lot of his power. Like I understand about the whole like aid to different countries. I am like I'm I'm like stuck in the middle with that because we should aid other countries so that they can help us, but at the same time we still need to help our own country. Like with LA being on fire and like there's like everything that's wrong is going in the world.
Okay. How old are you now?
16.
In 2 years, you will be 18, and you will be eligible to vote. Will you? Will you vote?
Definitely.
Okay. Why are you going to vote?
Um, for Justin, I don't want to be one of those people that are complaining about who was elected and be like, oh, I don't like this person elected. And they're like, oh, who did you vote for? Oh, I didn't vote.
Right. Right. Good answer. Can I also interject that our people, they killed our people trying for our people who were trying to vote. You know that they lynched people, they bombed the churches, they took them out of jail and killed them. These are people who were trying to vote. Our people, black people, lynched. That's the word, lynched. It, lynch is where you just take them to the tree and hang them. All right, that's what lynching is. It's like they would lynch them without even having a trial. And the whole thing with that was because the whole form of lynching was to try to keep us oppressed, to to intimidate us. You know, um, for me, I don't really believe in even I don't even believe in the voting thing, but I always vote. And the reason I vote is because I feel like people died so that I could have the right to vote. And that's why I'm so happy when I hear you say that you will vote when you're 18 years old. Okay? And you don't even you're not even going to vote for the reasons why I just said, but you're going to vote because you think you should. And I like that. That's my grandbaby right there. Was this your papa texting you? Hmm? So your papa want to know. So Omar says illegally hanging, and Mabel says hi. Okay. Um. Yeah, I know it's kind of loud. Paulette, is it too loud in here? Should we go in the car? Let me know if you think we should go in the car. Actually, I think we should anyway, huh? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm finished with my. I don't need no more soda. Ugh. Okay, Facebook, we're gonna go to the car. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go unlock the car. Grab my backpack. Throw that away. And here, let's put this in the backpack while we're at it. You can throw that away. I'm finished with it. Hmm? Okay. All right. These boys was up here looking at my grandbaby. What's up, y'all? So, hey, y'all, right there, Pete's Coffee House. That used to be Burger King, okay? And right there used to be auto repair shop. They closed that down. And right over here, I think this used to be Johnny B. Goods or something. Like before I ever moved to Alameda, it was like a black club. And they turned that they closed that down and turned that into Chef's Walk. Uh, oh, oh. So I had an interesting shout out with my granddaughter. Huh? Okay. Thank you, grandbaby. Yeah, you can turn it on me now. Okay. It was nice and cozy and warm in here. We had to worry about them people up there talking. So the two people was in there talking. They were both blind, right, or visually impaired. I guess that's the correct. Well, you want to put that in here?
Oh, yes, please.
They're visually impaired. I guess, both of them were visually impaired. And I guess they had to talk loud for whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah. So, grandbaby, that's really interesting. I saw them boys try to holler at you when you walked
Did
out
they?
the door. They was looking at you.
Oh,
Oh, like you didn't know.
I didn't, because as soon as I said excuse me, they're like, oh, my bad. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So, anything else you want to talk about? What else?
What were we talking about before?
We talking about politics. We talking about you're going to. Because I don't never really get a chance to interview young people on this show. On my shout out. So uh, I like interviewing you and talking to you. So tell me something else, something that concerns you. Let me turn the camera around on you.
Um, mm, oh, I remember Alma showed me this thing. I don't know what it was on, but it was like this post. It was like it's March the something, but it was basically like a joke about how like people don't really want. Because I think it was a picture of Elon Musk on it, and what is going on with Elon Musk? Because like from what I know, he's like, excuse me, getting like a whole lot of power.
And he's not even an elected official.
He's not. He's
He's not. He has not been elected for anything, and he's in charge of this thing called the Department of Government of Government something DOGE. You know, but he has, and he's a billionaire. He's even more rich than Trump.
Mm.
Okay, and so Trump and Paulette and I've been looking at it. He's been acting like he don't really know what's going on. So, have you ever heard of Rasputin?
No, I don't think
Okay, so the Tsar of Russia and Rasputin came into the Tsar of Russia's life, and like he was like an advisor to the Tsar's wife. Okay, and he had lot of power. He had a lot of power. Oh, and Paulette said it's Department of Government Efficiency, but it's not. But that's what the Doge stands for. Anyway, Rasputin was this dude that just told Czar all kind of crazy, told his wife all kind of crazy stuff, and his wife, she told her husband, well, we should do this and all this, and he did it, and and eventually Czar ended up having Rasputin killed and stuff, but by then it was too late because then the Tsar and his wife and everybody in the family was killed by the Russian Revolution and stuff like that. But this dude, Elon Musk, he's ridiculous. He's firing people left and right, you know? And again, you're asking very good questions for a 10th grader. I love it. I love it. You think about being a politician?
not really.
But it's good that you're keeping yourself mindful of what's going on. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get ready to go, and I'll let you hold the camera on me, and you can ask me questions. How's that sound?
Okay.
I want you to buckle up.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, you just got a notification saying like news breaking, Trump is calling such and such.
Okay, so yeah, ask me questions. Okay.
What happened today on the news? I saw Miss Kelly was watching like I think 2 o'clock and it was talking about like the storms and how like I think somewhere in Ohio
Mm,
basically blew up. Like it was thrown off in a storm.
is it Ohio or Missouri? Because I know we saw something. Paulette and I saw something where they had tornadoes out there and just tearing everything up. Maybe it was Ohio too. So I don't know. You know, so I really don't know. Put the camera on the street, right? So this is the neighborhood, y'all. Wilma Chan Way. What happened? Straight ahead. Nice. Go on now.
But I saw or I had a dream where it was basically like the boards that they stand on and they like show where the certain things are happening. I
Mm-hmm.
had a dream that they were talking about like how there was a tornado and stuff. And then I wake up and Miss Clay is watching the news and they were talking about tornadoes. I was like, oh my goodness.
Mm.
Yeah, that was super weird. Is that why it's been like super stormy and super bipolar over here?
Mm-hmm.
I said, is that why this weekend has been like?
This is like global warming stuff.
That's what I
think that's what it is. I think we're gonna take the long way to go home so we can see if we can get a better view of the sunset.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
You know, when your mom used to go to school down the street, this place right here used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken. Mm-hmm.
They made that a new restaurant.
Yeah, Southern Comfort Kitchen. I don't know what that is.
Oh, someone.
Who is that? That's Auntie Jeannie.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi to Auntie Jeannie.
Auntie Jeannie. Okay.
What she say?
Oh, she just said, "Hey, sorry I'm late."
Oh, better late than never. Better late than never.
Hello. She just said hi. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think of what else to talk about, but my mind's gone blank.
Yeah. And have you been to Crab Cove?
I think I have, yes.
With your school or something, or your class?
No.
Or with your dad?
With Papa. It was Papa and Uncle Chris. And then Papa, Uncle Chris, and the girls.
Yeah, it's this whole thing here. Just picture that sign right there.
Look at all those geese.
Mm-hmm. Those are ducks.
Those are geese.
Those are geese. How do you know?
Ducks are way smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And those like that particular.
Mm. Look at the water out there. Yeah, this is some big ass geese from. You know how to make the camera get bigger? Yeah. Okay, well, let's get ready to call it a night. Let me, no, here, put it on here. I guess we'll just do it like I'll just hold it to be easier. Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight and being here with us. And we're going to sign out. Okay. So here we go. You're going to repeat after me.
Okay.
Okay. Fight the power.
Fight the power.
Keep the peace.
Keep the peace.
Share the love.
Share the love.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Hang loose. All right. Here we go. This is the one where we yell.
Okay.
Okay. Wakanda forever. Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther. All right. Then I say Amandla, and you say Uwe too. You gotta say it loud, right? Here we go. Amandla.
Away, two.
Amandla.
Away, two.
Amandla.
Away, two.
Okay, now I say Makibaka, and you say Wag Makato. You know this one, huh? Okay, all right, here we go. Makibaka.
Dang it, I forgot.
Well, you want to say Makibaka?
No, it's Wama.
Makato.
Okay. Wamakato.
Okay. Makibaka.
Wamakato.
Wag Makato.
Wait.
You say Makibaka, and I'll say
Okay.
that one.
Makibaka.
Wag Makato.
Makibaka.
Wag Makato.
Makibaka.
Wag Makato. What else was there? What else? Auntie Jean says cute co-host.
Thank you.
Oh, she is. Oh, look at that beautiful smile. All right, y'all. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night because we're gonna go back to the house. And inshallah, that is Arabic for it is the will of God. It is God's will that we wake up in the morning. God's will that we make it to after 6:31 p.m. We will do that. And ask everybody to please, please stay safe, be street smart, be aware of your surroundings. And yeah, anything you want to say before you go?
No. Have a good night.
Oh, you just like Oma. She's like, okay, that's it. Good night. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Take care. Peace.